Trump talked about that ad the other day, and he said it was kind of like, he said, oh, I would do that ad. And then all of a sudden the Reagan Foundation responded, and all of a sudden, I don't know if somebody talked to him and said, no, we don't like that. So Trump now says all trade talks are paused because of this fraudulent Reagan ad that uses Reagan's voice, and I guess they used just a bit of it, but it's caused quite the stir in Canada. You did a story this morning on it.
I'm not convinced even a little bit that this has anything at all to do with this ad. Or really with Ronald Reagan or anything like that. I think this is a complete distraction.
I agree.
Because as you point out, he saw it earlier. He saw it last week, I think.
And he laughed.
And then discussed it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he commended it almost. He complimented it. He praised it. He said it was like, yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that as well if I was in Canada's position or on Ontario's position. But he said Canada. He's insisting on pretending that this is Canada rather than just Ontario. But yeah, I'm not convinced that this has anything to do with that. And that it's not just that. It's also just all you've got to do is it's going to take 6 minutes of your life to watch the ad that they put out and then the whole clip from Ronald Reagan. Just do that. Watch them and see if you come away with that thinking that you've been manipulated or that the Ontario ad is somehow fraudulent or whatever else they said, that it's misleading or misrepresents Ronald Reagan. It doesn't. It's completely fair. And it also doesn't change the fact, Ronald Reagan's been dead 20 years now? He was born 100 years ago, something like that. He was president 40 years ago, 50 years ago, quite a number of decades ago. We have the records. We have a decent idea of who Ronald Reagan was and what he stood for. And don't take my word for it. Just go and consult the histories. Go and look at some historian of Ronald Reagan's presidency, and you'll find that he's almost ubiquitously considered to be very much in favor of free trade, which is what he says in this speech as well. It's obvious. So Trump is it's bollocks. It's as usual, it's squid ink. It's about something else. But now he's got everybody, including us, talking about Ronald Reagan, which is a waste of time. This is not about Ronald Reagan. This is about the trade deal and the negotiations and whatever's going on behind the scenes, and Trump's desire to just flip the table and say, I'm the boss. Don't forget that. And I guess, he's achieved that.
I mean, there's quite a few people out on the internet saying that this is Mark Carney ramping up Orange Man bad again because he doesn't think his budget's going to pass. He's going to be an election, and you got to ramp up the anti-American or anti-Trump rhetoric again and get everybody to kind of rally together, which is what you're kind of getting in Canada. A lot of the media outlets actually going off on this.